Video, I'm going to be testing out and reviewing this new nail polish brand that my mom and I saw on Instagram, and we decided to give it a go. This is a non-toxic, no harsh chemicals nail polish brand. It's actually from Hawaii, apparently. This is the cute bag that it came in, and this is the pamphlet that talks about how to do it, as well as the polishes to begin with. So I would just pause the video if you want to read it. I also want to say that this was the starter kit, which meant that you could actually customize the polishes that you want, which was really cool. But you can get full-size bottles of polishes on their website as well. This is also apparently water-based. I did not realize that. I also got some remover pads for this. Now, I did try after filming this video to rinse these out because it says that you can rinse them, and they did not rinse out well. I don't know if I did something wrong. I did count them, and you got 5 of these, so I'm assuming they meant 1 for each nail to try out. I just used one at the end of the video when we swatched one of them on my mom. And these are just the wooden sticks that came with it. I was really happy that they came with wooden sticks for some reason. I think these are really cool DIY nail tools. Next, I got a nail polish remover. Now, I will be honest that we thought it got a little bit thick because of the weather, but it's actually a gel. And I did not realize that until I read the side of the bottle. I was trying to get some gel onto the little straw thingy so I could show the consistency, and then I ended up getting it on the paper towel. This also came with a strengthening base coat. And I'm actually going to be having my grandmother try these out because she's having problems with her nails. And this is apparently supposed to be a rescue and like repair strengthening polish brand too. And this also was the base and top coat. It was very thin like water. But this is the base and top coat. I think the packaging is actually really cool looking. So for the polishes that we got this really pretty mauve purple one that is metallic, and it's called Evening Orchid. This one was really pretty. This next one, I'm not even going to try to pronounce because I'm going to say the name completely wrong. This is a really pretty pearlized pink, like rosy type color. It's very beautiful. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. And lastly was this really pretty lipstick pink. This one is actually my favorite, and this is just gorgeous. I'm just showing what they look like in the lid of the bottle here. This one, like I said, is my favorite, and this one is called Mai Rose. This is so pretty. I'm going to go ahead and start by swatching Evening Orchid, and this is a really beautiful color. These are actually very pigmented on the first coat, which I was really surprised at. And I will say, though, that I was very hesitant about applying this one just because metallics tend to get kind of streaky, but it didn't. Next up was this really pretty pearlized pink, and this one was so pretty on a swatch stick. We actually swatched the Evening Orchid on my mother so that we could test out the remover on camera. Now, I did notice that these did take a tad longer to dry, and I did end up waiting about 5 minutes between each coat, and it seemed to work perfectly well. One thing I will say though is that when I did the top coat on my mother before I removed the polish, you have to let the polish dry completely, otherwise the top coat will end up smudging it, and I think that's actually a good thing. I think it causes you to wait longer. Alright, so after the second coat was dry, I'm going to go ahead and apply the final layer of top coat. And this it made everything so beautiful, so shiny. And I did notice that this base and top coat, it dried down actually very quickly. It was very thin, but it dried down very quickly, which I thought was really, really good. Again, just showing the consistency here. So now we're going to be removing the polish on my mother's nails. And we're just going to go ahead and squirt a few drops of this remover onto her finger. It did take it said to wait for about 45 to 60 seconds, which I only showed a little bit of that. I'm going to take one of the remover pads, and I'm going to remove this. And it came off very, very easily. So my honest thoughts on this are, I really highly would recommend this if you are a person who is struggling with your nails, with them breaking or them just having issues. I'm going to have my grandmother try this out, and we're going to see if this helps her. But overall, I really think this is a really great brand. It doesn't have any odor to it, which I think is going to be great for people who are sensitive to that, and I would highly recommend trying this out and seeing if you like it.